The future of Cedar Fair is going to be nuts. New additions, crazy loopholes, and more, so grab your popcorn because there is a lot going on. First, I have to brief you on what is happening. Carowinds has started working on something by the South Gate which hasn't been used since before quarantine. Why they are starting work this early in the season, I will get to in a minute. This has intrigued Brandon from Theme Park Predictions significantly, and I can see why. Also, a big shout out to him for this information on Carowinds that I'm sharing to you right now. His channel will be in the description. Anyways, you may know that this South Gate is located near Afterburn and what once was the Dinosaurs Alive attraction. Additionally, this area was used for a pumpkin patch around Halloween. However, the patch did not return for the 2022 season. This shows why Carowinds is doing work on this area right now in June 2023. They are likely planning something big like a new roller coaster for 2024 or 2025. Don't believe me? Let's delve into the loophole. If you're wondering why Carowinds' new expansion will not be replacing an existing attraction like Vortex, Nighthawk, or both, it's because they recently got some renovations. Carolina Cyclone is also safe because it was repainted and given new trains last season. This leaves us with the old Dinosaurs Alive plot of land. If the park decided to expand Camp Snoopy and it took up this entire plot, that would easily double the size of the kiddie area. Obviously, this is out of the question, and I believe that this is beyond an expansion of an existing land. There could be another new themed section added after the success of Aeronautica Landing, but what I'm leaning towards is a new roller coaster edition for the first time in a few years. Now you may be wondering, what about an RMC conversion of Hurler? Well, I do believe this is coming, but not in the near future. The ride is still relatively popular to the public even though enthusiasts may not enjoy it. But what I believe will pave the way for this to happen is a modern wooded coaster either from Great Coasters International or the Gravity Group. A modern wooded coaster would fit the park so well, and if Carowinds made it taller than the tree line, they could attract more guests to the area. This would also give Afterburn more public attention. A few more potential options that are realistic to me include an Intamin hypercoaster or a B&M dive coaster. Hear me out on this one. If Intamin are working on the rebirth of Top Thrill Dragster and that is successful, then that may pave the way for a smooth Hyperion-style coaster to revive that section of Carowinds. As for the B&M dive coaster, I think that this is a great option for the park, especially because it is a very appealing ride model as of late. Speaking of B&M dive coasters, let's move away from Carowinds and talk about Dorney Park. With approval by the South Whitehall Township, the park will be getting a 161-foot tall roller coaster in place of Stinger, which was removed in 2017. The coaster's track will be filled with something to block out the noise, and it'll be built by a highly regarded manufacturer. Along with the max height, this likely points towards a compact B&M dive coaster. This is definitely exciting news for a park that hasn't gotten a unique coaster in almost 20 years. And if this B&M dive prediction is actually true and the ride is successful among guests, then the chances for Carowinds getting a dive coaster will only increase. Now let's go to Missouri where another loophole may be formulating. Worlds of Fun is getting Zambezi Zinger for the 2023 season. Not to get ahead of myself, but this leads me to believe that the once forgotten park may be getting the treatment that Carowinds got over the past few decades. Unlike Dorney Park, Worlds of Fun has a lot of undeveloped land that they can use along with land that can be used for future expansion. If Cedar Fair wants to invest in this park, they may have to do so carefully because this park only serves one major metropolitan area in Kansas City. However, I believe that this park has a bright future ahead of it. Finally, let's talk about the amount of attractions Cedar Fair has been executing. The world-renowned amusement park chain has scrapped quite a few notable rides like Volcano, Wicked Twister, and Vortex since 2015, and they will soon sell the land occupied by one of their parks in California's Great America. Hopefully, Cedar Fair is going to want to save some of the Californian attractions, and I believe that there are a few that will escape the scrapyard. This may pave the way for even more new additions to other parks in the chain. Not only has our favorite park chain removed a lot of rides, but they've only made some minor improvements to their parks since 2020 like Jungle Expedition at King's Dominion and Wild Mouse at Cedar Point. However, along with the return of Dragster, this points towards an exciting future for Cedar Point and Cedar Fair as a whole. And to be honest, I'm extremely stoked for all of it to unfold. So that's about it. Thank you all for watching this video, and let me know your thoughts about this down in the comments below. This is mostly speculation, so take this extremely lightly because I don't have inside sources on what's going to happen. Signing off for now, this has been Storm, and I'll see you coaster lovers next time.